Alright, what is going on, you guys? Play here, and welcome back to another top 5. This is the second top 5 that I'm doing on this channel, and today, last time we did the best Infinite Warfare guns, excluding classic weapons. Oh, what the fuck. And this time, we're going to be doing the worst, and just a quick note, we're going to be excluding every single secondary weapon and all classic weapons, as always. Reasons I discluded the secondary weapons is because, well, you guys would pretty much just see a gameplay, or not a gameplay, a top 5 with just the secondary weapons based on stats. So I wanted to just go over the top 5 worst primary weapons. And just a quick note, this is a really hard list to make because, in my opinion, most of the guns are really good. So really, only like 3 guns on this list are really bad. And yeah, let's just get right into it. At number 5, we have the Widowmaker. And you guys are going to be like, what? How did this sniper make the list? You are awful. Don't ever make a top 5 ever again, you piece of crap. No, but like I said, this is a really tough list to make, and there really only are like 3 guns on this list that I really dislike. But I don't know. This gun to me just feels really inconsistent. Maybe it's just my horrible aim or something. Maybe I'm just not good with snipers. I don't know. But right here, I mean, my God, that was terrible. But anyways, it could just be me, but I find this gun to be really inconsistent. There are a lot of times in this gameplay, like right there, where you're going to see me get a ton of hit markers, even though I'm pretty sure I shot him with both of the shots in the burst, because this is a 2-round burst sniper rifle, kind of like we saw in Black Ops 3 with the PO6, but just with a really fast fire rate as opposed to the PO6. But I really don't know what it is with this gun. I find it to be really inconsistent, and since it's burst fire, you have to be really accurate with it, and you have to get both shots on in order to kill someone. But there are a lot of times, like I said, you're going to see me get a lot of hit markers, and then there are times like right here where you're just going to see me get like 3 one-shots in a row. It's crazy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but in my opinion, this gun is one of the most inconsistent guns in the game, and that's why it came in at number 5. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have another sniper rifle, and it's the EBR 800. Now, like the Widowmaker, I really don't dislike this thing, but it's just not one of my preferred weapons in this game. I, like, you're going to see in the gameplay, the sniper version honestly isn't that bad, but it could be a little better. I'm going to be honest, the recoil is so freaking high, it literally forces you to quickscope. You really can't hard scope without being really inaccurate. And the assault rifle version that you can press triangle or Y, whether you're on Xbox One or PS4, to toggle with, it's honestly not that good. I know it has 30 bullets in the clip, and you know the damage is decent. It's not that good. I don't think it's very good. There are a lot of instances in this gameplay where I'm literally next to the person and I shoot like 10 bullets into them and they don't die and they end up killing me. I'm pretty sure that happens like once or twice. I'm not too sure. And with maps like this, with maps on Frost, where you have long hallways and a little bit of close quarter engagements, you would think that you would do decent with this gun, but it's really not the case. You do need a lot of skill to use it. So that's kind of why it came in at number 4, just because I don't really prefer to use it. But it's not too bad, I guess. At number 3, and I promise this is the last sniper rifle on the list, we have the DMR-1. And I'm sorry to all the DMR fans out there, but I don't like this sniper. I'm sorry. I know this is this gameplay is awful. I'm just gonna warn you guys about that. Playing hardpoint on throwback, and oh my God, I use no attachments. First of all, maybe that was a little much. But, I mean, I could just tell, even with attachments, this gun would not do me any good, okay? This gun really reminds me of the M21 EBR, except way worse. I know it's pretty much an M1 Garand with a scope on it, but my God, in that game, I did not feel strong at all. When I pulled this thing out, I did not feel like I was a badass like I do with like a gun like the NV4 or the Karma or something like that. With this gun, I literally felt like I could not get any kills, like 0 fucking kills. Maybe it's my personal opinion, but I just detest this gun. I don't know what it is. In this gameplay, you're going to see a lot, even from long distance. I don't get many kills, and I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe it's just my awful aim, but this gun, it's so weak. It, it, it's such a slow fire rate, too. I don't understand how they could have a semi-auto weapon. At least the ABR, it's a one-shot. This thing's a two-shot from the waist up. My God, could they have designed this thing more poorly? The answer is no. They could not have. This thing is terrible. If they're going to have a two-shot weapon that's semi-automatic, at least bump the fire rate up like they did with the M21 EBR. This thing literally reminds me of the Dragunov from Black Ops 1. Such a slow fire rate, and it's a two-shot. What the hell were they thinking? This is clearly the worst sniper rifle in the game. And it's unlocked last. I don't get that. I seriously do not get that. That doesn't make any sense to me. And, oh my God. I'm so fed up with this gun. I'm barely going to use this thing after I get it gold. I'll just say that much. Coming in at number 2, and I hate to put this gun on the list. I really do. This is one of the most fun guns I've ever used in a Call of Duty. It's the Banshee, and this is nothing like the Banshee from Black Ops 3. I'll tell you that. There's 2 E's, not 2 I's. But I had so much. I'm just going to point this out. I had so much fun going back and playing with this, using the classic diamond camo. Just getting so many good feeds. I think I had a triple feed in the beginning of this gameplay on Frontier, playing some Defender. I don't really know why. But I hate to put this at the number 2 spot. I think I even got a Vulture in this gameplay. I'm not sure. But I hate the fact that I put this on the list. And the gun's honestly not that bad. It reminds me of a shorter ranged Remington from Black Ops 2. And I just find with this gun, you get a lot of hit markers. A lot. Let me tell you that. A lot of hit markers. Even more than the Widowmaker, if you're not very accurate. And just, I find with this thing, maybe it's because I'm not using the right attachments. I don't know. But I find you get a lot of hit markers. And it really doesn't have that good range. But when you get a kill with this gun, you feel so freaking badass. At least I do. But, again, I hate to put it here. But I think I'd rather have a long-range weapon. Like, I mean, even, I know I just ranted about the DMR a lot, but even with that weapon, at least you could pick people off from a long distance with 2 shots. With this thing, you need to be really, really close to them in order to get a kill. So that's kind of why it's at the number 2 spot. This is, oddly enough, one of my personal favorite guns in the game. But when you really take the time to use this gun, you do get a lot of hit markers with it, and you have to be very skilled in order to do well. And finally, at the number 1 spot, I'm sorry, people might disagree with this one, but I chose the DCM-8, and this is another shotgun in the game. And I'm just going to come out right and say, again, like the Banshee, I had fun in this gameplay using it, again with the diamond camo. And I think the reason that I put this at the number 1 spot is just because of how non-threatening this gun looks. I mean, when you hold this thing in your hands, you really don't feel like a badass. You feel like you're holding the Chi-Com from Black Ops 2, and that thing was a fucking fart cannon and a hit marker machine on top of that. But you don't feel very powerful. At least with the Banshee, it's a little bit bigger, and you feel like you can get some range and some awesome kills, which sometimes you do. And I get it with this gun, you can get some pretty awesome kills, and you can go on some streaks like I have in the past. But I just feel like this gun is like the least threatening. Like when you go up against an enemy and you see him holding a DCM-8, it's like, really? That's all you got? And when you go up against another enemy using like a fucking NV4, you're like, holy crap, I really gotta, have some strategy against this guy. But with people with a DCM-8, it's like, okay, I'll just get some distance from him and I'll easily be able to kill him. At least with the Banshee, it's like, okay, let me just back up a little bit because that thing can be a one-shot. The DCM, you have to literally be looking directly into their face from like a centimeter away to get a one-shot with this thing. It's mainly a 2-shot. It is full auto, which I'll give it that. But in my opinion, this, I hate to admit it, it is the worst primary in the game. At least with snipers, you can pick people off from long distance, and there is a chance you can get them from close. With the DCM, it's like, okay, maybe sometimes I'll get close range kills, and other times I will never get a long range kill. And that's just my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you don't disagree with my opinion, it's completely fine. You can still leave a like, and if you really want to, you can comment down below what your top 5 worst Infinite Warfare primary guns are. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.